Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Evolution. Actually, we Muslim believe in evolution, and that is how Allah created everything on earth except humans. We believe in animal evolution, just like scientists have discovered, and we can see through biological science. And we have no objection with that because Allah says in Quran, when He creates something, He say kun fayakun. That means be, then it is. So whatever Allah wants to create something, He just command them, and the process starts, and everything is created that way. So Allah do not use His hands, and He do not physically intervene to create something. He just say uh, be, then it is. So that is how simple it is. So when Allah commanded for everything to be created, so they followed the process of evolution, and you can give it name of creation, evolution, or whatever you want to say. By giving some specific mamojobo name is not going to affect at all. So Islam agrees about evolution, but it only disagree at one place, where it states that humans also evolved here on Earth. Actually, humans are aliens, which science actually also believe about it, that alien, they are very inclined toward aliens to be existing in universe. So it is just like that. Humans are aliens, and they are created in heaven, as we know from Quran that Allah created them in heaven, although the soil was taken from earth, and then they were living in heaven, and their body was different. Their body was like heavenly people, and we will have that body when we will go to heaven after the day of resurrection, because Allah says that in Quran that they were allowed to eat in heaven, and they were not allowed to eat some specific tree which they took food from, and because of that their body was transformed, just like the bodies on of the animals on earth, like they can sustain their self on earth now because their body is changed. And Allah talks about it in Quran like that. When they eaten that fruit, they start hiding their body with the leaves of trees from heaven. So that means their body was very different, just like we see in narration in hadith, that when we will be in heaven, we will eat, but we will not ease ourselves, like there will be no waste, and everything will be digested in our body. So but when they took that food, their private parts were revealed and visible, and now their reproductive system totally changed into the human we are now. So their evolution was different. They were created in heaven, uh, probably the same way like Allah commanded them to be created, but there are narrations which says that angels created them in the form of soil, then Allah put uh, life into it, and then later soul, and God created the face by intervening physically. But on the other hand, all the animals on earth, they were created differently, and they were created through evolution or creation or whatever you say. They were just codes and instructions given to them to come into existence with a very long passage of time. And Islam is not against earth to be old. Islam is not against evolution, and atheists shouldn't conclude. Atheists shouldn't consider or put us in the same frame which they put Christian. So we are the one, we are the Muslims who gave birth to modern science and scientific method. Do not just put us in the same line in which you put Christians. And so that was about evolution, a little bit a briefing video, and I will talk about it later in detail, inshallah. Until then, assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.